I'm at a boatyard because I'm sweating. Oh, so much fun. I know I'm at a boatyard because I'm sweating. We usually go in backwards because of our forestay, but they say they can do it going in front. We will see, man. We will see. Can I get out? Oh, it is. It's open. Push, push.
Can you see the keel?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it in the stick?
Yeah.
Is it in the slot?
Yes, it's in the slot. Okay, they dropped her back in because they can't get her out forward. I thought it was weird. We've owned this boat for 23 years. Never pulled it out going in forward. Always had to warp it around and go in backwards. So it's all good. These guys are champs. They are gonna get it done. How's it going, babe? I know. I've been giving a... No. Yeah, I can see it. No, yeah, it's right behind the transducer. They said, you want it washed? And we're about to have it sanded and painted by them. And I was like, well, if you want to sand it dirty, okay. How you get on your boat in the slings. I love it. Super good. Okay, so the cable on our centerboard broke as we were raising it. It slammed down. There's some damage on the centerboard, but you know, it's fiberglass. We've got to tie the centerboard up and get it for transport to our allotted space in the yard. Once it's there, we'll drop it back down and it'll be blocked up in the up position. Shrimps! Oh, there we go! All right, we are on schedule at the Boatyard. They are sanding the filled blisters today. Tomorrow and Friday they paint. Saturday morning the third coat goes on at the water line. And Sunday she dries, and then Monday we splash back in and scoot out. Today Jordan is also working on the bilge pumps with somebody from the yard, and they're on a rack that sits down into our bilge, which is very deep, so it needs to be pulled. Hoses need to be removed, and new bilge pumps rewired and put in. So that's good. The big issue was the Centerboard winch, which, according to the engineer mechanic guy we're working with, was not only a piece of crap but completely rusty. So I guess we're thankful it happened now in the yard before we head out, because with our centerboard up, we only draw 5.5 feet. Anyway, so with the centerboard down, we're like 9 feet. At 9 feet, like, we would have had problems entering Nuevo Vallarta, which when we crossed over a couple of weeks ago, the lowest the lowest we hit was 8.5 feet. So if our centerboard had been down, we would have hit. They're basically rebuilding the winch, bigger, stronger, heftier, and hopefully smoother, because it's a manual winch. I think it used to be a hydraulic system, but when we bought the boat 23 years ago, it was burnt out, and we were young, and we were like, we can do it manually. It's 90 turns down, 90 up. Back then it was fine. Now we're like, oh God, it would be so great to have a hydraulic system, but you know, ching ching, so forget it. I'm like, 90, go Jordan, it's your, upper body workout. Anyway, so everything's going very smoothly, and I'm enjoying our little escape to the hotel, because boatyards are filthy places, and the boat is already covered with a fine film of grit, so there will be much washing after we leave. Oh well, so it goes, but we're getting her ready. The Queen Jane. Hey, Captain.
Oh, there you are. Locked it up.
All right, all the blisters have been grounded. Why we're staying in a hotel. The ladder.
Really?
I'm not great on ladders. A couple of years ago, I severely broke my ankle, like it was sticking sideways. I have some nerve damage in my left leg, and I'd say it's, like 88% good, but the nerve damage gives me a little problem in knowing where my foot is sometimes. It's a long, brutal walk from the hotel to the yard. Ha ha. There's the yard. The hotel's behind us.
Perfecto, perfecto mundo. Perfecto mundo. Por favor, aquí. Sí. Yeah, only check.
So we're gonna put the
Prop speed on the propellers, bow thruster and the main propeller.
Okay.
We've never used it before because A, it's very expensive, but also it only works when the propeller is spinning. So if you're living at a marina, which we did for the last 15 years, it wouldn't do any good. It would just sit there and wear off. But since we're going to be constantly in motion for the next year or 2 or 3
or 4
or 10, it will work very well.
Now, what else was he talking about? Adding another zinc to the prop?
Yes, we're going to put a clamshell zinc on the stern tube, the bronze piece that's attached to the stern where the shaft comes out of.
Okay, because the shaft already is bonded, right?
The shaft has a zinc brush inside the boat.
Okay.
But the stern tube does not.
The best shrimp cocktail in Puerto Vallarta. Or just tostados? All of Mexico. Okay. Getting things sorted, and then we're off to do some errands, pick up a rebuilt motor for our anchor winch. Then we're going to Zaragoza Marine Store to buy more zincs, and a couple more stops along the way. First coat on, looking good. The top sides are like covered with grit and Boatyard dust. It's hard for me to deal. Every time I climb the ladder, my hands are black because there's bottom paint on everywhere, and you climb up. So that has 2 coats on it now, right?
2 coats plus 1 extra coat at the waterline.
Okay.
Here you can see the new zincs.
All right.
You can see the prop speed coating on the propeller
Okay.
to prevent growth. See that kind of.
Rocking and rolling.
Mount thruster looks beautiful.
Yes.
And the propellers were also coated with prop speed. Nice.
Okay, work is finally proceeding. What I thought was a schedule, everything was shifted like a day or 2 later. But the new bilge pumps are in, and the bilge was cleaned. Yay! And then we have the new Centerboard winch that is being installed right now by the mechanic and Jordan. And then we are going in Monday. Phew. So another weekend in the hotel, and the luxe life, living large and eating out before we're back to being sensible cruisers. Oh look, you can see the hot tub in the back. So silly. It's not that great. It's very small. And it's too hot anyway. Huh? You're staying in the shade? So what are they doing now?
They're tying the straps together so the forward strap doesn't slip, because where the forward strap is, it's on a slant.
getting wicked, wicked hot because that's the Boatyard state of being. There you go. She's up in the air. Oh, dear Lord. We are free. We're down. Now we leave. All right. That's a wrap. Just before we left, we talked to the guy who did our bottom paint, and next time we have our bottom done, we need to take all the paint off and put a new primer layer on the hull. It's been a long time. And we realized that will be in Indonesia, Thailand. It's kind of weird thinking about it, but that's when it'll happen. All right, thanks for watching. Sailing Queen Jane, and please remember to subscribe.